thank you very much, everybody, and once again, welcome to Mount Carmel area. This is the MCA Symphonic Band, and we're awfully glad you're here with us this afternoon. So before we go any further, how about one more round of applause for the senior high chorus and Mr. Mack. Mr. Mauer is doing a great job here at Mount Carmel area, having an impact on our music department. His great work ethic and musicianship is absolutely paying off here for our students. So we're glad that he's with us. So the first piece we played for you tonight was one of our projects that we had for this spring. We've been working hard on this since January. Claude T. Smith's Declaration Overture, which featured some tough spots, some tough playing. I'm very proud of the efforts of the students to be able to play that. That was a nice job. Next, we have pretty much a traditional march. I told the kids, John Philip Sousa is known for writing mostly military marches. Carl King is noted for writing circus marches. Hosts of Freedom being no exception. So we hope you like this, our very traditional Host of Freedom march. Throughout our portion of the program, we'll be announcing the names of some students that deserve some recognition today. The first group I would like to recognize on stage today are the 2021-2022 MCA band officers. And when I call their name, I would ask that they please would stand. Librarian Caitlin Fernandez, Librarian J.C. Ellman, Librarian Gabrielle Canavan, Historian Alexis O'Donnell, Treasurer Piper Shucker, Secretary Hannah Towie, Vice President Chancellor Musser, and President Xander Jones. The officers. Next piece on the program is a medley of famous melodies from my personal favorite composer, Mozart, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Everybody knows, well, not everybody, but many people know that Mozart was what we call a musical prodigy, wrote his first full symphony at age 7, and wrote more music than you can imagine. Absolute musical genius. He was in the classical period when music was very simple and beautiful and pure. No exception for the melodies that are represented in the magic of Mozart. You hope you like this one. So the challenge with playing Mozart is the students often know the melodies and want to play. With Mozart, you have to just kind of take a step back, make sure it's right there, but don't play too loudly and just try to make it sound nice. So I appreciate their efforts on that one. That's nice stuff. The next group of students we're going to recognize are those that have earned honors, musical honors, excuse me, this year.
Juniors
so
here
start
too.
with PMEA District 8 Band. And when I call the student stands, I would ask you to please stand. Gabrielle Canavan, clarinet. Caitlin Fernandez, French horn. Xander Jones, percussion. Rebecca Morales, French horn. Chancellor Musser, tuba. Noah Reppel, trombone. District Band. And now we have Region Band performers Caitlin Fernandez and Rebecca Morales on horn. Our District 8 Jazz participants from this year, Xander Jones, drum set, Anthony Wolkowski, trombone for the high school group, Avery Bosland on tenor saxophone, and Elijah Rempel on trumpet for the junior high group. District Jazz. The next group is the Susquehanna University Honors Band participants, and they are Caitlin Fernandez, French horn, Rebecca Morales, French horn, Alexis O'Donnell, trombone, and Roger Strickland, euphonium. Susquehanna Honors Band. Lebanon Valley College Honors Band participants, Rebecca Morales, French horn, Roderick Strickland, euphonium. NMS Honors Band, that stands for Northumberland, Montour, and Snyder Counties. Mount Carmel area hosted this year in January, and the participants were Jaden Block, trumpet, Gabrielle Canavan, clarinet, Dylan Connell, clarinet, Caitlin Fernandez,
Thanks.
Xander Jones, percussion, Kelly Lawton, flute, Rebecca Morales, French horn, Chancellor Musser, tuba, Jace Musser, tuba, Alexis O'Donnell, trombone, Noah Rempel, trombone, Broderick Strickland, euphonium, Mackenzie Sweetra, trombone, Dominic Tamborelli, percussion, Hannah Towie, flute, Anthony Wolkowski, trombone, Hannah Zimmerman, trumpet. NMS Honors Band. So, speaking of NMS Honors Band, one of the pieces we played was our next piece on the program, which is entitled Escape from the Deep, written by Brian Balmages. It's a fantastic piece that goes through quite a few different style changes, very modern, very full sounding arrangement, and I think the kids like playing this one. This may have been one of their favorites. So without any further ado, Brian Balmages, Escape from the Deep.
safe, kid. I told Kels to shoot her. I said, shoot her ass.
So two more groups of people to acknowledge before we bring out our guest soloist. First group, if you have noticed, there are a few different uniforms or uniform-looking attire on stage. Those students that are part of the Big Red Band have their full uniforms on. Those that are only members of concert band are in red and black. Plus, in addition to that, we have some alumni helping us today in the saxophone section and a few other spots for trumpet. So I'm going to ask if our alums could please stand up and be recognized for taking some time out of their busy schedule to come and play with us. And finally, the last group of students that I would like to recognize at this time, but not least, are our graduating seniors who are playing their last concert on stage. Except for those that are in jazz band, many of these, this will be the last time they play up here. So it's sad to see them go, but we're going to introduce them from the color guard, and none of these people are here, but we still want to recognize them. Shayla Carpenter, Fallon Hellman, Gabrielle Shucker, Alexia Williams, and Cheyenne Williams. Those are our graduating singers from the color guard. And now from the band, Azuri Boslin, bass, Gabrielle Canavan, clarinet, Angie Fetters, mallet, percussion, Xander Jones, percussion, Chancellor Musser, tuba, Matthew Steller, mallet percussion, Mackenzie Sweetra, trombone, and those are our graduating seniors. And there's one more group. Stay standing, please, everyone. From the Big Red Band, not named concert band, Jaden Block, Jerry Bryant, and J.C. Ellman. How about a big hand for my favorite group for our graduating seniors? And now it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the stage our guest soloist, a 1997 graduate of Mount Carmel area. And if you haven't referred to the program notes in the concert program, first of all, I hope you can read them. They're very small. We have a lot to say. So we thought we'd put it all out there. But I've known this young man since he was in the 7th grade, came through our band program all the way through, immediately started to make an impact when he got in the group. By the time he was mid-high school, it was obvious that he was a special player. And kind of, I don't want to say trumpet players that you don't see too often, but yes, it is the case with him. He studied at Westchester, Mansfield, and finally at North Texas, where he really became a superb trumpetist. And I figured it's time to bring this guy in. He's helped so much. He's been a staff member here, a teacher in Mount Carmel area, a soloist while in high school, a great lead trumpet player in college, and now a professional lead player. And this guy does it all. He was our assistant band director for, I think, 8 years, and made an impact on our program, lasting for sure. So at this time, it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the stage our guest soloist, Mr. Brian Leslie.
first I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank Mr. Steller for inviting me here and the opportunity to play with these wonderful musicians. It's nice to be back in Mount Carmel. The next tune is a Disney monster. I don't know. Probably, arguably one of the best Disney songs of all time. Let It Go. And the reason why I picked this, I'm getting choked up. This is for my daughter. When my daughter was little, this is really weird. She watched this movie every day and used to sing and dance to it. And so when I hear this song, I just think about her, and she means the world to me.
Oh,
So, Amelia, thank you for being here. And never realized what a daughter meant until I had my daughter.
mm-hmm.
So this song means a lot to me, and hopefully I do it some justice. And this is Let It Go from Frozen.
I know what he means. Oh, shit. He getting a whole workout, Sean. Salute, Heath. that was good. Yeah, that was really good. It's a pain in that trumpet. It's a pain in that trumpet. Evan, Evie. Sorry, but my arm's getting tired.
Wasn't it nice?
Definitely.
You know, high school kids, when I told them we were playing Frozen, of course, being high school kids, first thing they said was, let it go, come on.
They grew up on that.
Because they won't admit it to themselves what a great song it is. But once we started playing it, I saw the faces changing right away. And Mr. Leslie did a fantastic job on that one. Nice work. Very nice. So when we collaborated on today's program and we decided what we were going to play, and I asked Ryan to give me some suggestions, and he gave me some, and I said, what do you think about My Way? And he said, okay, we can give that one a shot. Frank Sinatra made it famous, of course, everybody knows that. However, in my opinion, and we talked about this at rehearsal, My Way is built for a trumpet solo, in my opinion. I think it's fantastic, and as you will see, he'll do a nice job with this one. Before we do that, though, I just want to personally thank some people. I know that thank yous are printed in the program, but it deserves mention. Mrs. Steyer, Mr. Mallory, Mrs. Roscoe, the alumni on stage that are helping us out. Mr. Tresker, the MCA band staff, Mr. McPhee and the television studio for, as usual, always being here. The administration and board of our school and faculty for being supportive of our efforts. The district office staff for helping me with the program.
Looks like her mama, acts like her daddy.
And the office staff for all their help in preparing for today's program. The custodial staff for getting the building ready for us and helping getting the equipment moved. And finally, the MCA band parents for all of their efforts in supporting our programs. We couldn't exist without the band parents, and we appreciate their efforts. We would like to thank all of you for being here this afternoon and supporting the group. And one last thank you to the MCA Symphonic Band members for all of their hard work. And most of you will be rewarded in 2 weeks when we're at the beach in Ocean City, Maryland. Yep. We're going to play at the Capitol on the way down too, as well, by the reflecting pool. So that's going to be very cool. And finally, last but not least, Mr. Brian Leslie for sharing his talents with us today. We hope you all have a safe and beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for supporting the music department here at Mount Carmel area. And please have a great day and drive home safely. Thanks.
joining. I'm gonna set it down for a minute to clap, y'all. We're not leaving. Sorry, I had to clap. I missed all the other ones. Peter! Great job.
Thank you all. Have a great day. Thank you all.
Beautiful. Let's see if we can get Katie to come over. See if she'll hear my whistle. Great job. Kate, tell Dylan great job too. You guys did great. That's her right there, Pammy. Wait, Pam said hi. There she goes. I appreciate everybody tuning in with us, rocking out with the family. We appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you later on. Thank you for experiencing this with us, being part of the family. For me, Kelson Jr., Katie, thank you guys. See you later.